goes on a little bit. Sambalaya. Hey folks, how are we doing? Guten Tag, good evening, bonjour, and all that sort of stuff. Let's just, should we just have a little catch up and see what happened this week on Big Jet TV? Hope everybody's doing well. Of course, start the show on some very sad news, of course, of the Pakistan A320 that went down. Lots of speculation about it. Don't want to sort of like, you know, put my piece in with it, but some good feedback in terms of, you know, people who know what they're talking about saying what it was. And, you know, we did look at the fact that it was obviously catastrophic failure. The aircraft reporting, apparently the maintenance team's reporting yesterday that the aircraft was unfit to fly, really, but that's speculation. Engines had technical issues as well, and from the images that we've seen, of course, you see the oil that's literally poured out of the engine cowl, which means some kind of a catastrophic overheating of something like that, perhaps running out of oil or something, you know. But nearly made it, 60 seconds from the end of the runway, and such a shame, man. And of course, we all feel very sorry for that news. Yeah, and then of course we've got the other stuff going on with the whole quarantine thing that's going on at the moment with the UK government. I'm sure everybody's got their own opinion of it, and I think it's something that we need to do in terms of keeping an eye on everything and monitoring everything. But the UK airports, Heathrow are trialling, of course, the heat, you know, the temperature sensors and all that kind of stuff, and so they're trying as fast as they possibly can, the UK and governments worldwide, to put a standard procedure in place for all airports around the world, which is you know, which is a system that like scanning equipment will become part of the norm for the time being anyway. But the concerns obviously are is aviation, not just the airlines, but aviation in general are going to be hit so bad with this, because you have to think of all the ground staff, the ground teams, the guys that push the tugs, the guys that drive the luggage from the aircraft, you know, the guys that load the freight. I mean, at the moment, you know, Heathrow, in terms of what we're seeing at Heathrow, is predominantly all PPE stuff. It's all freight coming in. So I think we'll probably continue to see the sort of movements that we're seeing at Heathrow. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be seeing much of the China Southern 380, which we were very lucky to catch the other day. In fact, let's have a little look at that right now, because I just so happen to have it here. It's 1 minute 54 seconds long. Tell me if you can hear it as well. We're using the camera mic. Yeah. So we're going to go me on to Pip GP. Please tell me when you're done. Okay, that's all good. And yeah, so I should be in the little screen on your right hand side right now, folks. But let's just have a little look at this China Southern and then continue our discussion about how we feel things are going to happen. Okay, need to go max on it. I want to make sure you guys could hear it. Now let me just double check. Hold on a minute. Is it okay? Can you go down? Can you go down, Jilly? Just tell me when you've done it. Okay, go full screen. Yeah. Sorry, folks. Just doing making a little change on the size of the pip, because the pip's covering up quite a lot. Although generally, I tend to keep the aircraft over to the left. So fortunately, when the pip's involved, it doesn't really affect the screen. However, for some people, obviously, it is a distraction. But there we go. 260 people on YouTube, on Facebook. Hello, folks. How you doing? 554 people watching on YouTube. Nigel Warren, Joe the Vlogger, Jazzy John, Sam Beck. This is a nice change. Tracy Hunt. It's my mum's birthday today. It's being played with Horrible events all year for the last few years. Today is the anniversary of them. Okay, that's a great shame indeed, Tracy, and a very happy birthday to your mum. Paul Skilling, Paul Andrews, Kathy Collis, Plain Spotting Ringway, Johan Heino, good evening to you. Bulldog 617, hoping to do some stuff, military stuff next week, folks. Stay tuned for that. But are we small pit now, GP? Are we? Okay. So let's go with this. Let's just check the audio on this. I want to
savor this moment, folks.
I want to make sure they can hear it. Oh, sorry about that. New season. Okay, here we go. We have got. Yeah. Noisy as well. She was noisy. And we are so used to seeing multiple A380s, folks. But it is just one of those things. It's going to be a rare sight to see. It has to be said. And of course, one thing that was very interesting that somebody in the freight industry that I was talking to yesterday mentioned about the Emirates 380 fleet that are being retired. And that is that basically the A380 engine, the General Electric power plant and the Trent 900 variant is unique to the A380. So when those aircraft, with very few aircraft remaining operational, the requirement for spare engines is going to be minimal, which is just insane when you think of all those engines that are going to be just
beautiful.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it is a great shame, and I think something that we will obviously monitor, but we will obviously continue to bring you. We've got a new member here, Steph White. Welcome to First Class, Steph. 629 people. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you've had a good week. We've had a great week this week in terms of what we've managed to bring you here on Big Jet TV. Not keeping a note on the board there, but if we go into let's just should we just carry on with this whole thing with the government and the quarantining that they're going to impose, and of course possibly imposing some big fines as well to people who flunked those rules coming into the UK. I don't know. I mean, I know the airlines are doing everything in their power to make it safe to fly. Masks, PPE, basically being worn on all flights and into the airport as well. Manchester, of course, announcing that last week. But interesting to see that maybe the government haven't really taken that on board yet, and they need to see how effective that system is in terms of passengers on flights. I'll tell you what is interesting here, just breaking away from it ever so slightly, is when was it, Julie? On the weekend, last weekend, whenever it was, the Essex shoreline was just rammo with people. So I think it's going to be interesting. It was possibly this week, I think, at some point, maybe Tuesday or something like that. But very interesting to see that, rammed with people, kids, mums, dads, all that kind of stuff. I didn't see any pictures of it, but I just heard terrible reports of it. But we'll see, because now what we need to do is monitor Essex and see if the R number goes up in Essex. If it does, then we got a problem, or they've got a problem, should I say. If it stays where it is, and there's no increase, so to speak, or sudden increase in Essex over the next 2 to 3 weeks, then it's another thing, isn't it? It's like, okay, so we've put hundreds and hundreds of people on a beach, very close to each other. Some of them obviously monitoring the social distancing, but the majority of people just sort of like intermingling. So, you know, and of course we talk about the outdoors as well, and the fact that it's much more difficult to get it than it outdoors than it is indoors. Understandably so, of course, spores floating around all over the place. However, it's still interesting. It will be one interesting thing to monitor. So, you know, we're hoping that the aviation industry is going to be very quick in responding to, well, should I say the government responding to how the aviation industry and the airlines are going about making flying safe as much as they can. Because obviously you've got people like Ryanair, who are, EasyJet, announcing sort of like 6th of June or something as early as that. Is it 6th of June, Julie? EasyJet? Somewhat middle of June. Lots of airlines basically saying that they're going to start operations again in sort of like in June or throughout June. So it's going to be very interesting to monitor that as well, to see how that all figures out in the grand scheme of things, because obviously they're going to be nailed heavy with these restrictions for people who are going to fly out and then they can't come back unless they quarantine for 2 weeks, which is which isn't a good thing, but it has to be done, if you see what I mean. So we have to take measures, but I don't know. We'll see what. I hope Heathrow will be normal soon. Joe the vlogger saying one of the things that I saw. Let's just go into here and my saved dashboard in terms of Heathrow. New government data has revealed that in March alone, Heathrow imported nearly 33% of the UK's critical equipment to fight the COVID-19 by value compared to all other ports in the UK, including rail, air and seaports. So over 5,000 tonnes of medical equipment coming in through Heathrow, and of course that is through the Chinese carriers that we've seen. I caught a little piece actually. Let's just have a look here. I caught a little piece from yesterday, but I'd have to hunt through the folders to find that. Yesterday's show is this one here, isn't it? Is it this one here? Yeah. Oh, look. There it is. Interesting, this one, folks. Yeah, we didn't put it up. Did we not put it up? Oh, yeah. This is interesting, folks, because we got an email from somebody. Who was it we got an email from? Stephen Taylor on Twitter. Oh, he works at Heathrow for United, doesn't he? So this is interesting because Stephen Taylor basically filled us in on the pink tow truck, which we see from time to time, and we haven't seen it for quite some time. But he's filled us in fully, and this was and is a pink tow truck that was painted up pink for the breast cancer awareness campaigns, which United and Delta and all those guys have got involved in. So somewhere here, there he is. So forgive me for laughing here because I wasn't aware that it was the breast cancer truck. So you know, this is this is me not knowing until later that I saw the tweet. Roger Slater, sorry. Alcohol free, by the way, folks.
Here it is, look. Here it is. There he is. Here he is. Here he is. There he is, look, quick. Look, there he is.
Bless him.
Hey. Oh, that's brilliant. Somebody asking yesterday where was the pink one, and there he is.
So that's good that they've left that pink. I think that's brilliant, and nobody knows it's there apart from us now. You know, and obviously Roger Slater and hundreds of others. But it wasn't really common knowledge, which is which is good now because, and we're putting up a post about it. But let's just have a little look at this upload of this. We got a fantastic bit of feedback from a lot of people, very important people, it has to be said, about this this arrival of Foxtrot, which is the sixth Boeing Airbus A350-1000 coming in with British Airways, fresh from Toulouse, and this was fantastic.
Welcome to your new home, Foxtrot.
Now, I've just got to tell you this quickly. There was an issue with the thermals here, apparently. So that's why you see the aircraft making those adjustments. And there's also a slight crosswind as well, which sort of like gives it a little bit of a shed effect, because we were watching the aircraft go out as well. They were crabbing slightly. So this is quite a decent landing. He pulls it back nicely.
This will, of course, be British Airways flight crew, folks, by the way, not Airbus.
So it's just about to start catching the thermals. About there, you can see the power up. Here it is, there, that's it. That's the shed effect. And again, and in for a easy, son, and in for a perfect touchdown. Pulls it back nicely. Yeah. Just show you this quick, folks. Just this little bit here, where where you can see, just as he comes in, it's kind of standard procedure for the pilot to dip the wing into the prevailing winds. So he'll dip it into the wing to sort of like to control the aircraft more, and that's why his left-hand gear mains touch first, and you can see the wing dipping. So it's nothing to be alarmed about, so to speak. There it is there. So he's put it down on the left-hand side, but it's in full control. And then in comes the second set of mains. And there she goes. Tell you what though, there was a fantastic wheelie that we saw from a 777 pilot. And I wish that I could find that. Interesting also, folks, did you see, I wonder if, I can't really show you the LinkedIn stuff, can I? Because that's going to be a lot of information on there. But there was an incident with a Swift Air Boeing 737-800. This is on LinkedIn. Built in 1998, was seen landing at San Diego with parts of its lower vertical tail missing. Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it, and obviously it goes on to say it appears those parts separated during the flight from Victorville and the crew was unaware. It's on the fan zone, is it? Well, it's on the Big Jet TV fan zone at the moment. Just an incredible sight to see that section of vertical stabilizer, because that could have been disastrous. So obviously, I'd imagine that someone went out there and there was a request for that particular part, and they've gone out there and they've half done it. Maybe the customer cancelled or whatever they might have done, but they sort of like unpinned it to a certain extent. The wind's got underneath it and ripped it straight off, or whatever it might be. But that could have been bloody disastrous. So that's obviously an aircraft that's coming in to be utilised for whatever it might be. Heathrow, again, we're launching temperature screening trials today as part of our push for a common international standard at airports. So, you know, they're doing everything they possibly can to get the whole industry moving again. I'm just going to get a few shout outs on Facebook, because I know there are a lot of you guys in there. Andrew Ferris sent 50 stars. Thank you, my friend. Mike Lambert, happy birthday to Emma. I didn't see that. Is it Emma Funnel whose birthday it is perhaps today? No, Mike Lambert, happy birthday for tomorrow, Emma Funnel saying. So apparently, but maybe it's Emma's birthday and Mike Lambert's birthday for tomorrow as well. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Mike. Bob Copsey, yes, kind of agree with you on that. Should have done it 2 months ago, Bob. I couldn't agree with you more. We were talking about that 2 months ago, basically. Trisha Guy, good day to you. Glynis Hales, happy birthday to Emma. Kylie Goldsmith, hello Kylie. Ryan Kirkpatrick, Mike Lambert, Dan James Proctor, good evening to you. Simon Kane, happy Jane Alder, happy birthday for tomorrow to Emma. Elliot Reid, Emirates 777 due into Manchester tomorrow, ETA 11:10. We have got a special arrival tomorrow, folks, that we're going to be covering here on Big Jet TV. And thanks to Neil Schwartz for filling us in on this one, which he always does with the South African traffic. As we discussed on the show the other day, we were wondering, speculating from some reports whether or not there was going to be one or maybe two of the British Airways 747s put back into service to do a run down to South Africa to repatriate people from the UK, is it, out to South Africa? I think it is. I think it was. It's the other way around. Okay, bringing people back from the UK to here, of course, yes. So whether this 346 is related to that at all, we don't know. How many it's going to carry? For example, that China Southern 380, she only had 14 people on her when she came in, and she's apparently going out. Is it tonight, or did it go out last night at 10 o'clock or something? I've lost track of day. Yesterday, went out last night at 10 o'clock, apparently full. So, all sorts of different things happening. But this 346 tomorrow, folks, and apparently is in the South African Airways colours. We're going to get it coming in. It's going to be about 8 o'clock in the morning. And more importantly, or just as importantly, we're going to get it going out, because that's where you get to see the aircraft in all its glory. Hopefully it'll go out either Saturday evening or maybe Sunday morning or something like that. But Nick Cooch, good day to you. George Wood, nice touchdown. I'm sure he's talking about the 350 or maybe even the 380. Susanna Morris sent 50 stars. Thank you, Susanna, much appreciated. Sorry, happy birthday, have a good one, Jane Alder. Chris Peters, Bob Copsey, Simon Cantwell. Wow, Kim Brayley. That would be the Southend Beach. Yes, indeed it would. Anson Cadogan. Neil Sohn, good day to you. Ewan Cumming, Tommy Nutkins, Lee Michelle, Phil Haywood. Wow, just so many people. Mason Hugman at work tomorrow morning. Damn it. Well, of course you can watch it back, Mason, and it'll be great. And it is good to know. Calvin Grant sent 50 stars, and Matt Radford, thank you for sending stars, folks. Of course, hopefully, the good thing is that we do see that when we put out a members only piece, we've noticed this through the feeds with the member only feeds, that we get around about 2,500 views on it on YouTube. So that means that all of the members are watching it, and some of them watching it over again. Mark Jones, good evening to you. Brian Crawley. Let's just go across to YouTube. YouTube is mental in terms of how many people come on here. It's absolutely incredible, and you guys all rule. Miles High, Tracy Hunt, John Grinneman, Jazzy John, Mark Costigan, Les Tanker, Darian Smith, Sue Pitchford, Scott Tarpley, Denzel, Michael Kay, Tony McCall, and it's on slow-mo, Matthew Watts, Paul MK. Got something to read out from Paul MK coming up in a minute, just a little bit that he sent us, which is really interesting, and a piece from Timmy Toothpicks as well, which is also quite interesting. Dick Dastardly, good evening. Sandy Humby, James O'Brien, Neil Schwartz is in the house. South Africa to UK, South Africans coming into the UK. So in other words, UK residents coming into the UK, coming back from South Africa. Cianoffice Blue, good day to you. Cianoffice, Nick McNair, Katar, please, in the house. Paul MK, Darren Smith. So many guys in the show right now. Stephen Oxborough, good afternoon to you. Julie Chaston, Sam Beck, Alison Thornett, Tony Hall. Come to you as soon as I can, folks. Paul Skilling, of course, in the house. Ad Flute, Kevin Grant. So what else have we done this week? Let's just switch over. Are we on? Am I on Pip? What's on the? Me on Pip, and I'm going to play out some videos here. So good evening, Hex Trasher, John Carley, Mark Jones, Vinny Guerini. I've got to wake up at 2 a.m. here to catch the special arrival. Wow. Well, that'll be good to see you here, Vinny. Let's hope you make it 2 a.m. Wow, just set that alarm, man. Apparently it's coming in. The Panorama guy, welcome to executive membership, Panorama guy. If it's coming in, was it about 8 a.m? I think it's due in at 8 a.m. And of course, Chris asking, is the 787-10 still coming in Sunday? As far as we're aware, Chris, that's the plan. And we're hoping to get it. Also tonight, folks, please make sure that if you're on, if you're watching your radar apps, and especially on Plane Finder, the NHS A346, ex-Virgin A346 coming into Bournemouth tomorrow morning, also around about 8 a.m. This is the one with all the seats have been ripped out of this aircraft. Incredible job that they've done with the teams down there and all the people involved in it. They've got an operation coming in tomorrow with a huge amount of PPE, both in the belly, which is on in pallets, and then in the cabin, loose boxes basically that are palletized in the aircraft and strapped down with cargo nets. But then all those boxes have got to be manually lifted off. And if you saw what I'm talking about, what you talking about? Let's just have a look here. No, it's not that one there. Let's just see if it's in here. Yeah, I think it might be. Oh, okay. That crashed for a little bit there. It didn't like that, did it? Wow, okay. Let's just have a look down here. Right, I'm just going to quickly open this up, folks, just to see. I want to kind of show you what I'm talking about with the PPE offloading, because it is a manual affair and there's no real easy way to do this. You've got maybe 20 people on board the aircraft in the cabin. In some instances, there is a belt offloading belt system, which then goes down to the guys on the ground. Then they have to manually move it from that point. Yeah, no, I'm gonna drag it over. Yeah. But basically, they have to manually take it over to a crate, a pallet. That's then stacked up to a certain height. That's then shrink wrapped and put into storage, basically, which is just that whole procedure. With this aircraft tomorrow, I've been doing I've been speaking to the guys there. Apparently, it's going to be somewhere in the region of 6 hours to offload that aircraft. This is the one with the NHS and the rainbow on the side of it, emblazoned on the side of it, and the registration, folks. Let me just grab this quickly. Actually, I can probably play this out from here because I just cut this together. For that guy with the ramp, that little if you see that little system there, which is a mobile system. This guy Will at Semco. It's a company called Semco that basically makes these things, and they basically transform into steps. And this particular one is being utilised for under-wing checks, you know, like oil, when they take the inspection panel off the side of the engine, fill it up with oil, like we saw at Cargo Logic last week. But interesting to see that. I'll just cut that together for him and threw that together for him. But this is interesting because this is the sort of sequence which is very, very... Hold on, let's just... So this is a little sequence that I'm putting together for American Airlines, basically. Oh, hello.
Another VA.
Oh, it's gonna do that, isn't it? It's gonna do that.
These are pure cargo flights. These American.
Can everybody see it? I mean, I could do this, couldn't I? So what's interesting here, folks? Oh, on that. Got that sorted out, by the way. What's interesting here is from what I can see,
Was it?
only one
Is
crew
it?
member disembarked the aircraft, but we might have missed it. I might have just missed it, but I only saw one crew member disembarking. But these are just quick turnaround. This guy goes straight to remote stand, and then that's when we see. It's glitching now. What, you know?
At the moment. That's where he's been. Let's just see what comes
Live
off
TV,
that
folks,
American
live TV.
777.
You all know, didn't you? I can't remember which show it was. Chris Pym saying. Are you talking about this
right
one?
above me. You got a picture
Maxwell
of it,
Thompson,
yeah?
thank you for the 50 stars. This is Chris Pym. This was yeah, can't remember which show it was myself. We did 2 shows back to back this week, of course. Yes, okay. Well, should we hunt for it? So basically, anyway.
Yeah.
So these are the guys.
Indeed, VX1.
There's a guy getting off here.
Cards are. It's a standard.
Standard. So then we go through that, blah 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 blah. But you can see all the trucks. Now here's an interesting one, folks. This is what I wanted to show you. Now this is on the Cathay Pacific A350 1000. All their flights are PPE at the moment. All of them. Here we go. This is it here. There you go, look. So all these workers basically would have been humping all the boxes from the front all the way until they empty it, all the way to the back of, with a scissor jack truck with a loader at the back. And here comes one now. So basically this truck here, they back that up to the back door and manually load it with boxes. Just an incredible feat by these people, and that's the only option they've got is to do it that way. You know, there is no quick way of doing it, and that's why even when you're talking about ripping out the seats and palletizing the boxes on board the aircraft, you're still. Oh, what's that? Should we try and grab it? Let's try and grab it. Can I get it from there? Yeah. The old dodgy sticks. I've got the old dodgy sticks, haven't I? Is it MEA 312? MEA 312. There he is. Yeah, I got him. There we go. Who's asking for the cat? Oué le chat. Charge is around, man. I'll grab him as soon as I can. Okay. Right. So, yeah. So should we try and find that wheelie then, folks? Should we have a go at that? Should we try and find the wheelie? Right, so we've seen that. No, don't save it, because it's I haven't changed anything on it. Come on! Right, okay, so it's on the live. And okay, so this was 2 hours and 36 minutes. Oh yeah, that was right. Did you see this one, folks? The one the quick edit that we did. Are we on full screen, Gilly? I'm on the pip, yeah? Okay, look at this. Oh man, super chat, come on, man. Oh, £10, Alison Thornett. Thank you, Alison. Thank you so much. Honestly, there's no need, guys. You don't. Christopher Hodgkinson. Hi, all from Castleford. I know I shouldn't, but feel compelled to. Don't feel compelled to, please. Lisa Pedersen Rowe. Show yourself, Charchie. I could get him in with a cigarello. There's no doubt about it. I can do that. You watch this. Should we set it up? Should we set it up? Hold on. Right, let's just. Okay, here we go. You ready for this? Chachi, do you want a cigaretto? Come on. Here we are. A cigaretto. Oh, see, there he is. Look. Hello, mate. What you doing? You got a cigaretto, didn't you? Now watch this. This is funny, man. Watch this. Watch him take it. Hold on a minute. He's got it down. Right, you want a cigaretto? Eh? Sit. Oh! Do you want some of this? Ooh, it's nice. It's nice, isn't it? Listen to that perfume. Judge, come on, here. Alright, okay, is he in screen? Is he in shot? Wait, oh, stop it, that's naughty. Take it nicely. That's why I call it a cigarello. Because he goes like a cigarello, doesn't it? Oh dear, anyway, whatever. Yeah, he's a funny lad, isn't he? Right, okay. It's hunt the wheelie time. Let's hunt the wheelie time. We're all good there. So this was a British Airways 777-300 ER. So many emojis. Oh man, look at all the stars. Matthew Robinson, thank you. And another Matthew Robinson, 200. Stop, Matthew. Roy Johnson, good afternoon. Steve Love, blimey, that turned quickly. Elliot Reed, Jason Day sent 100 stars. Thank you so much. Georgie! Lee Michelle, what a beautiful cat. Indeed he is, little bit on the fat side. Folks, I just got to say a big shout out. Arif, if you're watching right now, if you folks remember, Arif, he's a real tech head, he really knows his stuff. He's a whiz kid at 3D. He's got a 3D printer. Now look at this that he made, which is a junction box basically. Look at that, Jerry's box. I switched that on, and that basically gives me my, and I've got a light down here for that, and he's got, I've got my HDMI, I've got micro charger, SDI output, and basically it's bomb-proof. So a couple of straps on there. Nice one, Arif. Thank you so much for that. And I'll obviously be putting that to use at some point in time. Right, wheelie time. Oh yeah. No. Let me show you this quickly. This is really funny. Someone sent this in, and you can leave feedback, by the way, on the store, folks. We're just trying to find out whether you can leave pictures on there. Do what? Public feedback. Yeah, and this is the product feedback. Sorry, look at that. Go full screen, Jilly. With me and Pip, yeah? Oh, right, okay. And this was sent in by, who was it, Jilly? Ian. And is he in America? Did he say he's in America? Oh, he's in the UK. Okay, but anyway, he received. It's fantastic. I hope you're on the feed now. I hope you're on the feed now. Yeah, there's the fridge magnet. Big Jet TV, Jerry and Jilly, Airbus A380. Love it. Absolutely brilliantly done, and thank you for that. If you've got pictures of yourself in a t-shirt or whatever it is that you've bought from the store, do it and put it up in the fan zone, and we'll pick them as well and put them up in the on the store as well, if we can, whichever way we're going to do it. Sherry Hellier, good day to you. Vince G, Charch is hooked on cigarellos. Paul MK, Sam Beck, Matthew Watts. Just a quick one, folks. That came in from Timmy Toothpicks that we were talking about the other day, where we caught the. Let's just do that one, shall we? The upload of the A380 going out. Have we got it? Where is it? We haven't got it here, have we? We haven't done it yet. That's what it is, isn't it? We haven't done it yet. No. But yeah, who said aviation is dead? Let's just have a look at this, folks. This is just. Right, I did this basically for. Look at that shot, man. He's here, is he? He's here. Here he is, Ian Lawson. I'm in the UK, Jerry Fridge Magnet Man. Brilliant. Thank you, Ian, and great to have that. What a great picture. I hope you don't mind us putting that up there, mate. Drew Patterson, 100 stars. Thank you so much. Jason Day, 100 stars. Again, Matthew Robinson. Jesse Jane, 10 quid coming on the super chat. Thanks, folks, guys. Throttle back. Chris Scapaloo, good afternoon to you. Sinothus Blue. So this was just, we made this. It had to be 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I made it this short out of 5 hours from the paddock, and I called it Who Said Aviation Is Dead, because although all of these flights are PPE, apart from I think the Tiddlers that we got coming in, but the majority of them are all PPE flights. Here we go.
Look at that shot, folks. Yeah, look at it. He's going across London Heathrow. Hey, yeah, the 10. Folks, hello. We are in unprecedented times.
Just comes and comes and comes.
Elevators shudder like that from the
MNG, the boys. Yay! Go on, son! Brilliant, brilliant. Look at that. Oh, a little bit. Brilliant.
It's come from T2, isn't it?
We all watch this live together, man. Hey!
Around, but there it goes now. Look, there it's in the down position.
Flapper ride! Yeah! Come on! Yeah!
Little bit of overrun. Look at my lovely moustache.
Sorry, folks, I've got to see that again. It's that bloody horse with his moustache. Look at his moustache. What was it? Poirot, wasn't it? Was it Poirot? Let's just have a little look.
Little bit of overrun. Look at my lovely.
Look at his moustache. Look at his moustache. Look. Oh man, this is bloody hell, man.
Look at my lovely moustache.
Sorry.
Yeah, man, we would have covered that live for them, man.
Look at it. Just keeps coming, man. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Boom! Flipping heck, man. Scott Bateman. Yeah, man. How cool was that, folks? Honestly, really. Wow, windy landings. Look at that, goes straight into windy landings. It was something like that. No, we can't start now. Hold on a minute. Otherwise, we'll be here all night. Which isn't such a bad thing, to be honest with you. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're going to. So somebody said it was the. What's that, Julie? Which one? Oh, did he? Oh, okay. Michael K, did you say? Oh, Michael K shared it with all his friends, and thank you, folks. I really appreciate that. For anybody who shares stuff with us, gives us thumbs up, and all of that stuff. Drew Patterson, 100 stars. Thank you so much. Andy Gibson is in the house. Shall we try and find the bleeding? Which one was it? I think it was. Was it the one in? Yeah. So that will be this one here then. Yeah. That will be this one here. No. It was a BA. It was BA. I mean, some of these landings, man, just look at that one world. Look at that one world,
and
man.
Capital, these aircraft look very much alike, all part of the same group.
I think I went. Let's just try and find him. Let me see if I can. That's the PPE shot. That was the PPE shot. Oh, it's not him, is it? It's not him. It's not this guy, is it? It might be this guy here. Here he is turning off. There's BA's. There's the 350 going out. Hey. Oh yeah, of course. We're on. I looked at that and I was like, hold on a minute. He's taking off. But of course, it's single runway operations, man. Let's just have a look at this. Christine Lucas, can we have a talk to the animals feature? I want to find this. There's the Virgin going out. Oh, it's going to be really difficult to find it. Look at this beautiful Korean triple coming in, man. Look at
As you can see that one as well on the Air Canada Dreamliner, a couple of Dreamers sitting over there. And here comes Korean.
Yeah, it's a really, really long flare, man. Emma Funnell giving a shout out to Chachi. Chachi! Sitting down the garden, looking at the mousy hole in it.
With no blister on it, interestingly enough.
Chris Pym, I thought the wheelie was after the wing wave. Good point, Chris. The wing wave as well, man. That was a wing wave. Phil Watson, Jackie B, Mr. Riley 71. Good afternoon and good evening to you. As what? Do what? No. Because I made a big point of it. Oh wow. I made a big point of it, man. I mean, it was.
The Virgin 350 coming out.
Hold on. Look, you just keep watching, folks. I'm just going to zip through. You can see what I'm. Whoa, easy, son. Got hit by a thermal there, man. Pushed him right down. That was crazy. Where was that other one? The other one that was right off centre, wasn't it, as well? That BA 777-200. Mike Lambert, good afternoon to you. Yuri Bokharov. I think Yuri is the man from Dabash Modes in the house. Dabash, I sent your t-shirt and your stickers this morning. They're on their way. Mazu Bay is watching. G'day to you. Capital due at 2010. Interesting. Okay, so let's just... no, that's a Dreamliner.
Clean looking jetliner.
One World 777-300, LL trip, LL. Whoa! No, that's a Dreamliner. What? Is it really?
Okay.
Oh, here it is again. Emirates 777 Sky Cargo going out. This is Virgin. Whoa, what was that? Oh no, that was Turkish 777. Emirates going out. Oh, we had some screamers though, didn't we? We had some screamers. Look. BA 777 with a Rolls Royce. Was best. Ian Walker, 3 hours 47 in. Let's do it. Oh, Ian Walker, if you're on here, that's brilliant. Fair play to him for finding it. 3 hours. Oh look, he's right actually. When I was when I'm doing the PTC.
Okay, well, looks like we're going to be back against now. This looks like
I carried on, didn't I, for a little bit. So 3 hours 47. That's Logan there. That's
right,
one
Air
world.
Lingus A321 now. Is
We
it the
might be
NX?
out of sync here if he's.
Yeah, it's the NX. This is the one we were talking about earlier, folks, with the big blister on.
Oh no! I don't want to. I want to do that. I want to do the big startup. Here we go, folks. These are the guys here, ladies and gentlemen, that we need to think of as well. These ground workers here. Look at that big, beautiful aeroplane. Engines completely just
Here it comes.
windmilling
Here it
in the
comes.
wind. Here comes
Fuel
startup.
injection.
Number 2 startup. Starting to get a bit of heat from the... Here we go. Oh, look at that. Got to show them that GE 115B Gilly, haven't I? We can show it on here, can't we? Yeah, man. AC Pangalactic, welcome to First Class, AC. Yeah. Chris Wharton, thank you. Really appreciate it, Chris. Here comes our man. Now take the little pin out, he'll take the remove. Oh, okay then. Hey, Natalia. A330, it's got to be done, hasn't it? He's right at the end of the show as well, isn't it? So it can't have been that one then. Oh, wait a minute. There it is. 3 hours 57. I've got it, Jilly. I've got it. Yeah. Here we go.
Wow, look at that. Is that a look,
Sikorsky.
long range? Chinook.
Chinook, sorry. Is it Sikorsky made the Chinook? No, it isn't. Sikorsky. No, of course it isn't. You stupid boy.
58 million lampposts in the way.
Blimey. Lawrence Cope, welcome to Economy, Lawrence. Andrew Martin, welcome to First Class. And there we are. AC, ACP.
Banking.
I'm in West Sussex. Any Sussex crew in the house? Mark Jones asking. That's the Doppler effect. Here we go. This is a wheelie king. Here we go. I mean, this is obviously the reason they do this, especially on the A330, is because they use the wing for aero braking. Therefore, it reduces the amount of wear on the tyre, the wheels, the brakes, and the engines as well. Of course, if you can use that whole runway to roll out, and of course they're parking it up down at Terminal 5 anyway, so they run it all the way down 2 miles plus to the end of the runway. Pierre Renault, thank you. Look at that. Yeah. Look at this.
Radical. Oh, ride it, son, ride it. Yeah. Wheelie King.
Hey. Brilliant, man. Brilliant.
Brilliant, man.
Oh, there's that kid, that fella and his kid that turned up.
Honestly, if you, I'd rather. Stay safe. All the best. You local, are you? Oh, okay, Berkshire. Lovely part of the world.
He wanted to give me a drink and a sandwich.
Wow.
Bless him. Gave his kid a sticker though.
Wow,
Rich
really?
Dobson, welcome to Economy, my friend.
Brilliant. Good luck,
lovely
man.
sound.
Thank you so much.
Yvonne
Stay safe,
Healan
yeah?
saying.
Take care. Okay, triple.
John Carley,
this is
Elliot Reed.
PIA, is it? Inbound GP. Did we see? Okay.
Give him a little bit of a look, I think.
That gentleman wanting to offer me some drinks and snacks, but be honest with you,
Did I get him?
Don't think it's a good idea. But very, very kind of him, all the same. So where did we get to?
It's there, isn't it?
Little girl on the camera. Do you want to say hello? Give us a wave.
Bless.
There you
we go.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate it.
Amazing, man. And at the end, do you remember
safe.
that woman who came
All the
and
best. You're local, are you?
she'd driven all the way from St Albans or something like that,
Lovely
just to say
to see
hello
if everyone works
with her
well.
son. Just unbelievable, man. Unbelievable what you guys do and how much it's so much appreciated. Rob Dobson, good afternoon to you, and thank you joining. Welcome to Economy, Rob and Lawrence Cope. Vince G, good afternoon. Jackie B. Been totally quiet apart from military and the police chopper looking at the COVID idiots on the mall. Simon Not Ace, welcome. Rich, Ian Walker, Matthew Watts. Right, okay, so what else have we got here? So you can see the amount of activity that we've still got at London Heathrow, folks. It's just incredible. You know, very. Let's just do this as a tribute to the guys at PIA, shall we?
Qantas used to have a 747.
$9.99. Rich Dobson, been watching on and off for ages. Keep up the great work. Are you at Heathrow tomorrow for the windy landings? Rich, yes we are. Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock at the latest. Probably more like 7:30 we'll go live.
Sounds a bit far-fetched, but who knows? Ah, that's a filthy, dirty aeroplane.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was BA 276? Who wants? Somebody wants BA 276. Oh, was that the go around?
Okay. Which one are we talking about? Oh, okay. I'm with you. Yeah.
Kapil Chawla, sorry, 50 stars. Thank you, Kapil. Pierre Renault and Megs Thompson. Thank you, 50 stars. Thank you so much for all of your kind generosity. Beautiful sound on the GE90s. Elliot Reed saying, indeed, these are GE90s on this old Pakistan 777.
Okay. Now, who's?
Yeah, is respectful.
Whose son is
That's
it,
what we're
or
doing
something?
for respect for PIA. Christine Lucas, I'll put my alarm on. Don't want to miss it. Kate Harpley, give me some love to Noel. Oh, Noel Phillips is here, is he? What, tonight or? Oh, tomorrow morning. Oh, fantastic. Noel Phillips is landing tomorrow at London Heathrow on Lufthansa about 8:30, so we'll see you there. Thunderbolt Dragon.
Yeah.
I want to see you copy the wheelie with your van. Never a wheelie guy myself on my dirt bike or any bike, to be perfectly honest with you. I was more just like going fast and like jumping and
This is the Tiddler.
flat out downhill, that kind of stuff. Let's just have a little look here.
I got him. I can see him. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Of course, folks. Let's, not
That's what I like doing. Do you want to
all
watch that? Do you want to watch that?
Extremely hard-working ground workers.
Okay, so he's just coming. Do you want to watch this, folks? You'd probably say, if you want to say turn it off, turn it off. But this is me. Bike Park Wales. Okay. Listen. Geezer in front. Oh no, that's Jim. That's Jim. No. Sorry, that's not the one. So let's just carry on with this. I'll find another one.
Teams with Donata, Swissport, the individual airline ground workers as well, who are still have to be here looking after the aircraft.
Talking about that, of course.
Of course, let's just get this. Is the little Bulgarian, is it?
Yeah, nice little Bulgarian 319, wasn't it? I think it was a 319. Tell you what we could do though, we could have a little. Oh, Dabash mode, donation on behalf of Stella, Sahara, Grace,
Southerly.
Frida, Mercy and the pile of kittens. There we go. Oh, best. Thank you, Dabash. So what else have we got? Let's just have any requests from anybody?
But slightly smaller wheels than the 777.
And I kind of thought that was the case. Yeah, they seem a little bit more a bit more profiled on the 350 for some reason. They're probably not. It's probably just a optical illusion.
Now, I don't know if that is the case.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I think they're more or less the same size, don't you?
777 having a much tighter main gear.
Oh,
Carriage.
oh, Sat. Oh, yes it is. Thai 350, Thai 350. Alert, alert, alert. Sorry, Chachi. There she is, man. There she is. Now, quite what is going on with them in terms of whether it's passengers on that aircraft, I don't know, you see. May start to make a left turn, or we may not. Just let him go. Okay, there we go, Let's just lock that out. Come on, back inside. Come on. In you come. Come on. No, I don't want to come in. I want to stay in the garden for about 5 minutes. No. Another 5 minutes and then it's bed. Right, sorry, Chili. Are we all good there? I did leave the video rolling. Oh, sorry about that. I want to see if. Okay, go back. Me, Pip. Yeah. David Ovenden. Good afternoon, David. Great aircraft. Chris Skripaloo saying, Scapaloo, sorry. Jackie B giving a shout out to David. Welcome. Architect Design. Good afternoon to you, my friend Kelvin Grant. That 747 heavy cargo landing on 27 left. Yeah, good call. We've just shown it, Kelvin, but hey, we can watch it again, can't we? In fact, we did a special single piece for that, didn't we, Jilly, on the uploads, I think, for the oh yeah, of course we did. Drop it like it's hot. Here it is, folks. It's very quick. 58 seconds. Here we go. Jazzy John 30 saying, Jerry, the BA's famous touch and go during Storm Charchi. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Storm Merrick. Yeah, we can grab that. Lots of people won't have seen that, you know. And lots of people won't have seen that. Yes. Let's try and find it, shall we? Let's try and find it. I've got no idea. CV. Here we go. So fast, man. So fast. Oh, flipping heck, man. I mean, that just goes to show the resilience, the strength, the power of that undercarriage system. Manufactured, I think, by Safran, folks.
I'll tell you, I didn't want to say anything there because I didn't want to ruin it if I used that, but my flipping God, did he leap? That thing just dropped. Bloody hell, man.
It did, man. It did. It really, really did. Oh, that's a shame. We could have... let's just have a little look. Let's have a little zip around. Anybody missed the let's just have a look here. Eastern 767. So on the lives, we've got. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to cut this, by the way, folks. I'm going to cut this into an edit, which was just fantastic.
You see a different view of the aeroplane.
So I mean.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Stansted.
Did you see this?
Here near London in the UK. This is a special PPE news report. We are with Cargo Logic Air as they receive a shipment of vital PPE supplies.
Just watch the landing and watch it coming in.
We'll be speaking with Operations Director Matt Morland shortly. The aircraft is due to land shortly. She is apparently full, because obviously what we're talking about here, we're talking about volume and not weight as such. But that's something that we'll get Matt to explain shortly. We're just waiting for the aircraft to arrive now.
Let's just have a look. Nice.
He is down.
Look at this, man. Look at this. Look at it. Geezer to my right, giving it all of that. Watch the front undercarriage when he brakes. So, lift back. There it is. Just a little bit of lift, and then the shutdown. Flip, flip, flip. Oh, Ian McDermott has just joined. What a show that was, folks. What an absolutely fantastic show that was. So good that it actually didn't need editing, but I am going to put it into a 2-minute 20 piece so we can put it out on Twitter and, you know, get all these guys involved in it as well. But, and of course, Matt Morland doing a fantastic job there.
Here today.
So today's flight is coming from Shanghai, bringing in PPE, medical equipment for the UK. We've got a full aircraft, full volume, and the guys are just getting around the aircraft at the moment, chucking it all up for parking so that we can open the doors, get the equipment onto it, get it offloaded, and then the equipment's going to be taking the cargo off round to the warehouse for moving on to the customer and for distribution.
And it just carried on and went on, and it was just brilliant. Matt talking really well. We saw the movements coming off. Completely chocker inside there, folks, inside the cabin. As you can see there, all the different
pallets. You'll see the difference between the contour on the lower deck and the contour on the main deck.
Yeah, so we're talking about just the contour of the aircraft, the round.
So the so that all runs through there. We go on board. We have a look at the PPE on board the aircraft, and of course this is going on daily, 24/7, 365 at the moment, folks. But look what we got at the end as well, which so you can see all the systems working here with the pallets, automatic systems that carry the pallet all the way up to the end.
Aircraft loaded. Normally, you've got
so you got these guys moving and getting the pallets off on their way down, as you can see there. So gone are the old days of manually having to shift them. Back in the days when my old man was flying, which was just, they were still on rollers back in the old days, but not automatic, not auto systems. But we got off the plane, we did everything we did, we went out and we saw, look at that. We offloaded all of that, and that's only half of it, because obviously a lot of it's already been towed off down to the distribution warehouse. But that's Matt finishing off, and look at this.
It's still very big. I don't know how much that's dropped.
Check
I think
this
it has
out.
quite a bit, but in the press recently,
747-8 with UPS folks.
UPS doing PPE, medical equipment.
Michael
that kind of
Breen,
stuff.
thank you.
I think you'll find that there are a lot. Anybody with capacity at the moment is fine PPE. Lots of people need it. There's, you don't want to say big business, but you know, it's a lot of business, and everybody's picking up every spare square metre, every square kilo on the freighter capacity.
Freighter, man, pure freighter. This is what might save Boeing building more of these things. Same engines as the Dreamliner, folks. Here we go. Kelvin Grant, thank you so much. Very informative. That's why it's great to take you guys airside with me, folks. Yvonne Heelan saying she's jealous, but don't be, Yvonne. You're there with me. That's what this is all about. He's a funny bloke, this geezer here. He's a funny one, that fella there. Proper joker. Paul MK, I did just get another beer flavoured water. It's great though, man. So you can see here, the hump is the smallest hump, which is like the old 100 variant. So they can pack in as much as they can. Obviously only a 3 crew in the front end of it. See the China Southern offloading its PPE there as well. Wow, really? Here's the wind, folks, here's the wind. Half the garden's just blown in. Focus, focus, focus! Happy with that. He'll pull the pin out, which disables the tiller on board the aircraft, so that the pilot can't touch the tiller, otherwise it will snap the mechanism. So they put the pin in, which basically, or whichever system that they use, the A380 is literally a little key, flick open the box, take the key out, bang, off he goes. He's still connected up there, you can see. So he's just waiting for the skipper or whoever's in command to say, look at that, man, look at that. Oh, Michelin's, man, Michelin's. Oh, it's just nuts, isn't it? Look at it. Great. Wow. And thanks, Matt. Thanks for letting us stand there and watch it, because give a thumbs up. There's the pin. Smell it from here, man. Leading edge slats. Plans for Stansted, by the way, folks, so stay tuned. Troops, Paul MK, yes indeed. Leading edge slats, yeah. Flaps and slats.
Well, Matt, thank you so much. It has been a tremendous insight into what is now becoming daily life at the freight hubs around the world, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is. It's good.
So thanks, Matt, again, and I'm going to be putting that all into an edit for you guys, so you can see that at a later stage. I'm probably actually going to be doing it in the next few days, because I need to get it out there for a few people. What else have we got here? We saw Big Jets Day 50. Oh, look, going back into the old Day 51, Day 52. Which one was the one? Have we got the go around as a thumbnail, perhaps, Jilly? What about the 747? He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. You remember that one? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Right. Okay. Hold on, folks. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. We're going to be doing a lot more of this as well, folks. We're going to be doing a lot more of this. Because we've got some great contacts now who utilise this aircraft. Sorry, let me just grab it. Oh, look at that. I mean, this is Manchester at its best, look, man. Before they put that bloody thing in, man. Look at this, look. Look at that shot, man. Landing it right on the up ramp. Reversers on full. Here we go. Apparently, according to the news, folks, the latest from Manchester is that the southern runway is going to be out of operation for the foreseeable future. Talking years, perhaps, like maybe a year or two, which is just crazy to think. But of course, we'll still go back and do stuff at Manchester, because we love Manchester. Got somebody who we're talking possibly at doing something with EasyJet soon, quite soon, and hopefully that. Oh, was that Thomas Cook 330? that went absolutely nuts on the reversers. Thanks, man. Was that in there? No, that was another one. There's another one that comes in, and he goes absolutely insane with the reversers. Look at that. It's a 900, isn't it? Oh, it's already going over there. So this is when starting on the left-hand runway, and we're waiting for. Oh, this is him here. Look at this. Look at this. I know we've seen this a lot, but it really does
past us.
Give you the idea of how the reversers. Have you ever wondered how the reversers work on an engine, on the jet engines? Watch this.
Like I say, little bit of unsteadiness there on touchdown. Anhedral wing, of course. That's the most. Wow, that was a bit of a.
Here we go. Watch this.
Flexy landing.
See everything being blown forward?
Look at that, man. Look at that. No way, dude. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, man. That's why we love the wet.
Yeah.
That's why we love it.
Yeah, we love it.
Yep.
You love it. Here she comes now, the big IL-76, folks. So this is what we're going to be. We're basically going to be doing more shows that are going to be involving the IL-76. Dan 241995, welcome to First Class. Is Luton Airport a good one to film at? Jazzy John asking. It's a tricky one, Jazzy. If all you want is, if all you want is Ryanair and that kind of stuff.
Bombed.
Yeah, we've got a big photo bomb, but we got him in the end. That was good. That's the shot we wanted. There it is. Dan, welcome. What's that, GP? Just say that again. Oh, it's just South Africa. Yeah. So apparently, folks, the aircraft that we're going out to film tomorrow morning is just about to depart Joburg, Johannesburg, South Africa. So that's what, about a 10-hour flight, is it? Is it about a 10-hour flight? Stephen Billings, got to go, take care, all the best. Hope you can see the ISS and the other things interesting.
Glazing is, folks. Okay. And of course, don't forget that was a gun turret at one point when this aircraft was originally manufactured.
Vodka burners, they call them. I think they're Perm engines, Perm 90 engines or something like that. Look at it. So this is a ramp load at the back, folks. So it's straight up through the ramp and in the back, get big generators in there, big long pieces of equipment. Outsized freight is basically its common term. Four sets of wheels. Sorry guys, just want to give a big shout out to everybody at Periscope as well. Everyone watching on Periscope right now, apologies for missing out with you guys. We've only just started streaming to you, so my apologies for missing out. Hello to everybody watching on Periscope right now. You got it, Sandbeck. That's the one we're filming tomorrow morning, my friend. Look at this thing, man. Show off if you were piloting.
We have been airside with these guys, Volga and Eppa, with the IL-76 at East Midlands. You can look back in our archive and see the show that we did there with the guys from Rocket Cargo. Oh, it wasn't Rocket actually, it was a generator going out to Australia.
But we did do a piece with the 224.
Rocket Cargo was the AN124.
124, sorry. 124 at.
And we're going to be speaking with these guys and doing more stuff with their IL-76 in the future. So make sure you stay tuned for all the information on that as well.
And there you have
Of course,
it.
got more action to come from Manchester.
And there you have it. Good old Manchester. Can't come out of it. What's going on here? Oh, that's why. But anyway, so where are we with the go around? Did you just throw it up there, Chilly? Okay, got it. Here we go, folks. You wanted it, and here it is. This is just crazy, man. If you've never seen this before, folks, watch this.
Noise that kind of sounds like the tyres screeching, but I don't know. I might be completely wrong, and if I am, then Frankie, you go.
Look at the wings flapping, man. Look at the wings flapping. Here we go. Here we go. Easy, son. Hey!
Oh my God.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Yeah, look at the wingtips, man. Look at the wingtips. Yeah. Dirty configuration and everything going on there. Insane, man. Absolutely in-flipping-sane. So, let me just have a look. Let me just have a look. What was the one that... yeah, it's going to be a difficult one to find that. What's that? Oh yeah, the live stuff. This was funny, man. This was funny. This is me and Johnny when Johnny was with me at. It was glitching basically. We were at the ILA Berlin, and the system that we were using was very sort of like old and decrepit, and it kept because. There's thousands of people around there and they're all using their phones, so all the data's being used up. So we're struggling big time to get a signal, to make it work, to make the show work. So Jilly put this one back together, which is just 1 minute and 34. It's really funny actually. Watch.
A great philosopher once
It used to be blue screen. Oh, we're gonna get screwed on the music, Chilly. Oh, well, if we do, we do. Sod it. Talk about it. Naughty. Here we go. This is funny. Here we go, watch.
There's a guy in the place who's got a bit of sweet face and he goes by the name of Ebenezer Good. His friends call him Easer and he is the main geezer and he vibe on the place like no other man could. He's refined, he's sublime, he makes you feel fine. He's very much maligned and misunderstood. But if you know Easer, he's a real crowd pleaser. He's ever so good, he's Ebenezer Good. His feet is mischievous, mysterious and devious. When he circulates amongst the people in the place, once you know he's fun and something of a genius. He gives a grin that goes around face to face. Backwards and forwards and backwards. Easer is a geezer, he laughs to muscle in. That's about the time the crowd will shout the name of Easer. He's got you in the corner laughing by the back.
Oh, it's brilliant, man. It's brilliant. That's what we used to call blue screen, but that was before the days of test card. Now it's just test card. And so all you guys know the story of test card. It is quite funny, man. But yeah, so and we saw that the other day, the A350 display as well, didn't we? Just coming up to 9 o'clock here, folks. Got to get an early night tonight, just because we've got to get moving for tomorrow. See if I can find, where is that 747 go around, man? Let me just see if I can just where I go. He don't like it. I called it, man. I called it. How windy is this? Look at this A380 in big winds, man. Sorry about all the stuff on the screen, but look at him, struggling. Rudder, check the rudder out. There's the split rudder, folks, look at that. Wow. Now I know that it's used in the split format. Wow, I thought it was just, but that's to basically save it from ripping off, I'm guessing. nuts, mate.
Okay, here we go, reverse.
And was it Gilly? Was it Etihad who announced? Was it Etihad who have announced that all of their 380s are being retired, folks? All of their 380s are being retired. Gotta find that 740. Am I going to find it, or is this just? Am I just wasting my time here? This might not even be the one.
Oh, look at the whole tail assembly just shuddering.
Oh no! Hold on.
From the,
Which one? Okay, let me just. Hold on a second, folks. 747 go around, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, sugar, right, okay. Sorry about that. Go to uploads. Wait a minute, folks. Show is retirement. Show all. There it is. Oh my good God. Okay, here we are, December 2nd. Here we are. Here it is here, folks. Here we go. Let's just see it.
Here we go. Nice big wing flex.
This is it. He doesn't like it. Watch. This is really. Listen to the wind. I want this tomorrow, man. I want this tomorrow. Come on, Sam.
Scream louder. Flipping it. Tell you what. That's not my dodgy camera work, guys. That's the wind. Literally hammering me at the moment. Very difficult to keep
Lightning strike, Julie.
I'm trying. Wow. Flipping heck. We could have some fun here.
Outside. Check the window. Easy,
Wow,
son.
rapid descent.
Oh, look at this. Now he's been sucked. His sick rates.
I don't know if he likes this. That's what Jet TV's all about, folks. That's what we wait for. It's like going fishing and waiting for the flipping 3-foot trout or whatever it is. Blooming heck.
3-foot trout. Okay, let's just get this. Let's just bring this up because this is what we need now. Is the come out of that, and go to what was I looking for here? Videos. Why is this lightning strike? Okay, let's do this one then. On the uploads. This was just nuts, folks. If you missed this. We caught this live from the during the lockdown. Where is it then? Uploads. It was on videos. Let me just have a look here. Blimey. Where is it? Don't tell me we haven't put it up here. We haven't put it up here. Yeah. Okay. Let's just do. Oh, there it is. Plane hit by lightning. Bang. Here we go, folks. Listen to what I say on. Should we pause it so that people can see it? Right. Okay. I'm going to pause it, folks. I'm going to pause it now. We went round all of this about the Faraday cage system that's embedded into the carbon of the fuselage. But at the tip of each wing and the tip of each horizontal stabilizer, as well as the tip of the tail, there are nodes that basically are designed to blow off. And they get rid of the lightning. They basically channel it through there and out through the end of the wingtip, and you'll see it exactly do that. There. Look at that, man. Look at that. Oh, so quick. but you can see it coming out of the end of the horizontal stabiliser, man. You can see it coming out of the horizontal stabiliser. Bang! Flipping heck,
Oh my
man.
God.
Look at that. Wow! That was
my
like the
God.
whole leg.
You gotta run that, you gotta run that, you gotta Jesus! Run that now! Run it now! Grab it! Do whatever you have to do, GP.
Tweet
Tweet it, tweet it, tweet it, tweet it. Okay. I'll just on there.
That was funny, man. That was so funny. Tweet it! Do whatever you have to do, just get it out there. Oh, that was funny, man. Right, okay, listen, folks, it's just coming up to 9 o'clock. I know you guys have got to go and do some stuff as well, whatever you need to do. Have a great day wherever you are. And we will see you tomorrow morning around about 7:30 from the UK, 7:30 a.m. in the UK to catch that beautiful South African Airlines A346. Let's just see if I can find it. Are you there, Julie? Okay. What's the reg on the South African? Do we know? Sergio Rossi's in the house watching on Facebook. Talking about Rossi, let's hope that... Sorry, what was that, Julie? SA... Oh, all right, okay. Yeah. Oh, no results. I'm looking in the wrong place, aren't I? Right, okay. So I've got Heathrow on, basically. So if I've got Heathrow on, I've got inbounds and outbounds. So all I need to do is go down to... She's just taken off, has she? Okay, well I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it on here. So I'm sure I'll find it. Alerts. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it. Yeah. And it's not there. South Africa, Joburg. How's it? No, it's not. It's not on there. Is that because? Let me just take my filter off. Oh, there she is. Oh, there she is, man. There she is. SA 2234. Is that right? A34600, and she's marked up in the South African livery as well, folks. So we will be there live at 7:30 tomorrow morning, folks. Love to see you all there, and thank you so much again. Thank you to all the people on Facebook for the stars, and thank you for getting involved as well. This was a brilliant show, Jerry. Very informative, Calvin Grant. Well, yeah, it's a good opportunity for us all to get together. Kapil Kaula. Nigel Cleves, Sergio Rossi, Valentino Rossi apparently is going to keep going. Let's hope he keeps going. Wayne Bennett. Calvin Grant, thank you very much indeed. Thank you to everybody watching on YouTube as well. So many of you know, you guys, I can't, it's just going crazy on there. Thank you very much indeed for watching. We'll see you tomorrow morning live on Big Jet TV for South African Airways A346 touching down at London Heathrow. Have a great evening or have a great day wherever you are. Look after yourselves, folks. Thanks a lot. See you. Bye.